Hello, and welcome to this edition of the Varsity, Athlete Ally's quarterly video series to our major donors. Thank you so much for your continued support. Thanks to you, we've been able to grow our work and reach more people than ever before. So thank you so much for that. So, a couple updates. First, we've just finished our 5th annual Athlete Ally Action Awards. We had an amazing night and where we got to honor tennis legend Billie Jean King, journalist and social justice advocate Jamel Hill, and trans rugby player Sean Gatewood. I think each of those individuals is tremendously inspiring in their own right, but to have them all in one room along with hundreds of athletes and advocates and allies calling for greater inclusion and respect for all athletes was just incredibly powerful. So thank you for everyone who was able to join us, and thank you for everyone who was there with us in spirit. You can check out more about the Action Awards and the highlights from the event on social media, so check that out. Second, playing for pride. So thanks to soccer player Austin Deleuze and his vision, pro athletes have been mobilizing for LGBTQ equality. Playing for Pride's first season this past June brought together over 100 professional soccer players and raised about $25,000 for LGBTQ rights. Last week, we announced that we're expanding Playing for Pride to include other major sports and athletes at all levels. So we're timing this in conjunction with LGBTQ History Month because, we really wanted to create a groundswell of athletes and fans who are celebrating and honoring the LGBTQ community like never before. So check out playingforpride.org for more details on how you can get involved. Third, our education work. So we found that the people who need to be educated the most are oftentimes educated the least, and those are oftentimes our coaches. Fortunately, we're working to change that. We're about to launch something called Champions of Inclusion, which is the first ever comprehensive and free online coaches curriculum, which will make LGBTQ education accessible for coaches at every level of sport, everywhere. So through this curriculum, we'll be providing really coaches, athletic directors, senior women administrators, trainers, captains, really anybody who's involved in sports with the resources they need to foster and maintain an athletic environment that is supportive and inclusive for LGBTQ athletes. So that's a big one. Check it out. It'll be launching soon. And last but not least, I just want to talk a little bit about our ambassador program. It is continuing to grow. We now have over 200 professional Olympic and Paralympic athletes who are speaking out for LGBTQ equality and inclusion. And recently we were able to add a tremendous athlete, Tad Fujikawa. He's the first out male professional golfer who came out on World Suicide Prevention Day. And we're just continuing to share personal essays and stories of athletes on our website and through our newsletter from ambassadors about the power of coming out, finding solidarity, and just speaking out for inclusion and respect. And I think those stories are incredibly powerful. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. I mean, we have many, many more projects to come, and we're excited about this in the year ahead. So if you know coaches, athletes, agents, teams, or students who you think we should be working with, please let us know. Please connect us to those individuals. So thank you so much for the continued support. We've had a lot going on this fall. We have a lot still to come, but we couldn't do it without you. So that's it for this installment of the Varsity. Thanks so much.